once you start actually having a ton of success with an offer and your traffic, how do you actually go about like scaling that?
Data. 100% data. Look, guys, marketing is two things, right? You're the best storyteller and you are the best analytical advisor to yourself. So a couple of things is one, everybody should learn how to do a pivot table and Excel spreadsheet, right? Not Google. You can do Google Sheets with this. It's fine. Excel is Office Excel is the best, but you need to learn how to do a pivot table. I understand that you can take all the data and dump it in and have like automated processes, which is fine. I'm old school because I know people make mistakes and one bad entry or one keyword or one label off, and it can mess your whole data set. So learn your pivot table so then you can build your own trends, you can build your own data points. And then once you start to see you're having success, then you reverse engineer. Why did we have success? What are we getting? Is success on a high level? And then you start to go micro level and say, what are we looking at? West Coast, the Rocky Mountain states, Central and Eastern, what are we seeing in there? And then you quantify it even more. You cut that into force and say upper, West Coast, lower north, Northwest Coast, Southwest Coast. Then you start looking at that on a granular level and saying, where am I seeing the best results? Because you could have like the state of like Utah. Oh man, Utah's crushing it. Is it all of the state? Is it some of the state? Are we labeling off? Are we gridding it? So then you really grind down and look at it and say, oh, well, shoot, man, the top right, bottom right are doing well, but this lower half is just horrible. All right. So you are having success. Well, now you need to figure out how do we build upon that success and how to really become granular with it. So then you can go back to your current buyers and become an advocate and say, hey, listen, I ran some numbers looking at the last 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever it may be, and say, you guys were crushing it in this area, but we're not doing so well in this area. So let's do this. Let's take the budget we have for the lower performing areas. We'll take 40%, 50% of that budget. Let's move it to the areas that we're crushing it. Let us figure this part out, and then we'll keep going. That's how you build long-term relationships with people, and that's what we do. We look at that, have those good conversations, because when your buyers realize that you really are looking out for their best interests, they're going to open that up even more, which they absolutely love. So know the data, understand the data, live within the data, know the pivot tables. If you don't, Google it, do a quick YouTube Excel spreadsheet, Excel pivot tables, and it'll teach you so much and you'll learn so much.